China's trillion-dollar mega project, the Belt and Road Initiative. On the surface, it's just trade routes, roads, railways, and seaports. But why does it matter? Because it challenges America's dominance and expands China's influence across the globe. But here's the real question. Is this development or a global power grab? Trade routes are the lifelines of global commerce. Whoever controls them doesn't just control goods, they control money, influence, and global power. But somehow China's Belt and Road projects aren't just about commercial trade and shipping. They are strategic. Take Gwadar Port in Pakistan, or the Chinese base in Djibouti, or the Hambantota port in Sri Lanka. All seaports, but in reality, potential naval bases, especially when countries fall into debt traps, like Sri Lanka did with Hambantota. This strategy isn't new. The British East India Company colonized India through trade in the 1700s and then stayed over a century, plundering it of all its resources. Could history be repeating itself with China's string of pearls? A chain of ports from the South China Sea to Middle East and Africa? India sees both Chinese-developed Gwadar and Hambantota ports, not just as infrastructure, but as strategic threats. The United States Navy has dominated global sea lanes since World War II, but these developments are now challenging its naval supremacy. From Beijing's perspective, the U.S. is trying to contain China. Just look at the ring of American bases surrounding it. So why wouldn't China prepare its own counter-strategy? But here's the twist. Belt and Road Initiative isn't only about ports. It's about railways across Central Asia, highways into Europe, and pipelines through the mountains. It moves goods today, but can move tanks and troops tomorrow. Dual-use infrastructure, economic lifeline, or military supply line. This Belt and Road network reduces China's reliance on sea routes and helps it bypass choke points like the Malacca Strait and project its power far beyond Asia. So, is the Belt and Road Initiative just about trade? Or is it China's silent strategy to build a global empire? The dragon is moving. The question is, can the U.S. stop it, or is it already too late? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on the latest in global affairs.